Hey there, YouTube. It's True Outlaw Patriot again with another tidbit. This is a good one, and people definitely need to pay attention on this. It looks like they're trying to ban the Bible in Florida schools, in Palm Beach County public schools, and they're definitely going to use the law that went out about banning sexually explicit books in schools to minors, of course, and they're trying to say that the Bible also has sexually explicit content in it. Got to listen to this one, and you got to see who's advocating, who's protesting to get rid of it. You'd be surprised.
But first, this evening, a big day in education locally and across the state. Today, the Palm Beach County School Board is weighing whether to ban the Bible as reading material. This as the state institutes its new rules on bathrooms for public schools. And one South Florida county proposing a six-figure compensation for teachers. We do have team coverage. We want to begin with WPTV anchor Michael Williams live at the Palm Beach County School District. Michael.
Good evening to you, Hani. The meeting going on behind me with the Palm Beach County School Board. The Bible ban is not what it sounds like. We'll get to that in a moment. But as you indicated, from Bible use to bathroom use, from preferred pronouns to paying. So much to discuss in the superheated culture war atmosphere here. We'll start with the Bible, optional reading, of course, in the public school environment, and the ban that really was never going to go anywhere, but said an awful lot about the discussions and the debates about larger issues in this district and indeed in the state. Whether you live in Palm Beach County, Martin, St. Lucie, Indian River, Okeechobee, a lot of the themes we're talking about right now tonight affect you as universal themes. And so we'll first turn to WPTV education reporter Stephanie Susskind with more on all of that. Stephanie?
Yes, Michael, good evening. You know, the Bible is the first and only book officially challenged in the Palm Beach County School District. Local civil rights activist and rabbi and parent Barry Silver made that objection toward the end of last school year. After several reviews, his objection was denied. And after appealing to the school board tonight, the Bible is still here to stay.
Yeah, and thank God for that. You know, it's funny that a rabbi would push for something like this. You know, they try to push, not Jewish people, not the rabbi. The left tries to push the gay studies indoctrination into the schools. You gotta, call people by their preferred pronouns. You gotta, let boys use girls' bathrooms, because you never hear about girls trying to use the boys' bathroom, even if they're gay or not. Even if girls, at least from what I know, identify as boys, you don't see them running into the male bathroom, but that's another story. But it's funny, with everything that's going on, especially in Florida, this is the Florida and going up the coast, Texas, Louisiana, that's the Bible Belt. And with all the chaos that's going on, it's not surprising that they're trying to ban the Bible in schools. It's definitely not. Now, here's the thing. If people do their history, if they go back to Nazi Germany, which I'm very surprised, and I bring this up because of the rabbi that's fighting for this, advocating to take it out, that happened in Germany. Hitler went after the Bibles. And a lot of Jews suffered. And I'm not saying they suffered because obviously they weren't Christian, but when Hitler did that, there was basically loss of hope for a lot of people. A lot. And the left always says that it's the right that are the fascists, are the Nazis, are the racists. Yet they act like the socialists that Hitler was. Banning religion, especially in the schools. If people remember, Hitler started the Nazi youth. Took away their thought of believing in a higher power. Sounds like what's going on today. The left trying to take away the Bible. Hitler rounded up the youth, to have his own young army and brainwash their heads, their minds. Sounds like the left doing it with the youth. Believe in this because that's what matters. It's what Hitler did. He got the youth because he wanted the ultimate empire. And that's what the left is doing. They're trying to take God out of everything. They're trying to break up the family the way Hitler did with the Nazi youth. Took those kids away from their parents. Trained them to be, Nazi soldiers. And that's what the left does. They take all these young kids. They try to strip away God from their life. Strip them away from their parents. Tell them that they could put on whatever uniform they want. In a sense of, whatever they believe in. And try to destroy the good things. But let's hear some more.
About 30 people gathered outside the Palm Beach County School District to stand up against removing books from school shelves. They call it a dangerous practice and one that parent Rabbi Barry Silver does not support either. But he's going about it a different way.
That the Bible is at the top of the list of every single category established by the governor and the Florida legislature for banning books.
Silver petitioned to have the Bible removed from schools for sexual content. He says if other books can be removed for the same thing, it should be done evenly.
I hope the school board will send a message to the governor. Let us educate our children how we know. We don't need you to tell us how to do it.
After the school and
I wonder if he would feel the same way if somebody told him they were going to ban the Torah. And I'm being brutally honest. It's the truth. And I hate to say it, I'm going to offend some people, but it doesn't surprise me. I hate to say it, a lot of Jews don't believe in Jesus. So a guy like this one right here, I'm not trying to destroy him, but out of all the people that are they hold on to their faith and their religion, you would think, especially with everything that's going on right now, you would think this guy who's Jewish, who's a rabbi, would understand and say, you know what? Our youth are in a downward spiral. We need more religion and faith in the schools, because the schools are an indoctrination breeding ground for the left to come in and take over a child's mind. But, it's not surprising. It's not surprising. They have been attacking Florida for so long, the left. They are truly trying to flip Florida. But Florida gets more red and red and red. And by them doing this here, they're going to try to spread it. They are going to open up a can of worms in Florida. And in the Bible Belt, in the Gulf Coast. Mississippi, Texas. If they continue on this slope, they're going to lose big time. They're going to lose like they've never lost before.
Superintendent denied his objection. It came to the school board, who ultimately agreed unanimously. The Bible isn't going anywhere.
It's clear to me Rabbi Silver's appeal is intended to send a broader message about the slippery slope and perils of book banning. I am not comfortable banning any book for the sake of making a point or sending a message.
While Palm Beach County schools have not removed any books to date, other local school districts have. Jennifer Pippin with Moms for Liberty in Indian River County has led the effort to remove dozens of books there for sexual content. The Bible has never been on her list.
Do I consider it to be even close to being in the same category The Bible, absolutely not.
So I did speak with Rabbi Barry Silver after the meeting. He said he was not surprised by the school board's decision. I asked him if he truly wanted the Bible removed from schools. He told me that he would now rather see a warning label on it and still have it in the libraries. He says he's not done yet. He does plan to take legal action against the state. Michael.
Okay, the problem with that is, like I said, he's opening up a can of worms. And if he wants to put a warning label, yeah, maybe he should. And the warning label should say, warning, this book will make you change your life for the better. Plain and simple. You know, it with the way things are going on, I don't see where this man actually think he's doing a good thing. I really don't. You know, the books that they want to ban from school is because a lot of these books that they're putting in the schools for these kids, I mean, I've gone online and seen all the reports, and I mean, there's some unedited reports. I mean, they're actually showing young boys going down on each other, giving each other oral sex. And I mean, if there's a couple of channels on YouTube that go into these school board meetings and show some of the parents that read these books. They're seriously like rated X. I mean, a grown-up could listen to this with their eyes closed or listen to the words, not knowing what the book looked like, and think that they were, you know, reading or listening to like some hardcore porn. The Bible is not like that. But it's not surprising, I mean, that this is going on. But I'm glad that the school board says no, and I hope that people stay strong and hold on to that. And that rabbi should really check himself. He really, really should. Like I said, I'm very surprised that that a rabbi would be, you know, behind this. If anything, I would think that he would stand with the Christian community and say, no, we're not doing that. But, you know, there's always one in the bunch. That's the way it is. But again, comment, like, subscribe, and remember, stay vigilant, keep praying, and pray for each other. Peace.